Well, we have a new belt holder, and it's Aaron Judge, who smashed his 20th home run of the season. A monster shot into the upper deck. He always seems to hit bombs in Seattle. Welcome to Morning Yanks.
And Voit rips that to left field, a base hit. Aaron Judge being waved around third. Here he comes. The throw is high. Torres trying to add to it. That hits the ground. One run will score. Here comes Voit. Judge hammers that.
Cut the plate in half, look middle in, either a slider or a cutter, and don't let him get in there.
Swing and a miss. Beautiful changeup. Swing and a miss. The 1-2. Tried to go down and away with a changeup. Yanked it in the zone. The numbers always strong for Chad Green, who's been particularly great of late.
The 3-2 count, it's going to be elevated a little bit. And I mentioned the life on the fastball.
2-2. Good night.
Are you listening?
Gentlemen, summer is here. Are you ready to unveil your beach bod? Well, you're in luck. Our friends at Manscaped just launched their 4th generation performance package, which includes the Lawnmower 4.0. You heard that right, the 4.0. Complement your summer bod with a trim from the leaders in male grooming. The sun is shining and calling your name, fellas. Join the 2 million men who trust Manscaped and get ready for hot guy summer by going to manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping with the code NYY Recaps. Manscaped is even throwing in 2 free gifts to their Performance Package 4.0, the Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag. Bring your comfort and boxers to the next level. Once again, get 20% off and free shipping with the code NYY Recaps at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with NYY Recaps at manscaped.com. Escape the shrubs and weeds this summer and shine with Manscaped. First things first, great job on the microphone by Ryan Ruocco last night. We talked about it last night on the pregame on the 643 DP. Nobody calls a long home run from Aaron Judge like Ryan Ruocco. I hope they start giving him more time because to me, he's pretty much the future of the Yankees broadcast booth. He just makes it so much fun, so exciting, even line drive base hits. He just knows how to accentuate the right things. I wish they wouldn't pair him with John Flaherty, though. John Flaherty is a good studio analyst, but to me, I don't view him as a great color man because he's not very funny. And to me, the color guy should be more like David Cohn, more like Paul O'Neill. Somebody to throw jokes out there while you have, Ryan Ruocco playing it straight and just calling a great game. But otherwise, really fun night for Yankees baseball. They picked up the win 5-4. They jumped out to an early 3-0 lead again in the first inning. Aaron Judge with a monster home run. Base hits from Luke Voit and Gleyber Torres. Nick Nelson did not have it, as we suspected. Look, there's no question about his stuff, but the most important thing for a pitcher to do is throw strikes, and he has not proven that he can do that at the big league level. It seems as if hitters are just kind of waiting for him to lose it. They step into the box, they let him throw a couple of good pitches, but they know if they just keep taking pitches, eventually he's going to lose the strike zone, and it keeps happening. In my opinion, you got to keep him in the minor leagues for the rest of the season. Let him work it out. Hopefully next year when he reports to spring training, he can have his mechanics a little better, his control a little better, and be a bigger part of the bullpen. Now, I gave the Yankees and Tim LeCastro a little bit of static when that trade happened. Call it a little bit of welcome to the Yankees hazing. But he's really, really been impressive to me. This guy is so fast. The first at bat yesterday, he turned a ground ball through the left side into a hustle double. This guy has blazing speed, and I don't know that he's ever going to be, a superstar with the Yankees, but he's precisely an element that this team was needing. A spark plug who can run the bases, who can score, who can bunt. I mean, he does all of the little things, and I didn't recognize that right away because I looked at the numbers, but this is one of those guys whose presence is bigger than the numbers. He's just a spark plug, and I love watching this guy play. Kudos to Brian Cashman for bringing him in. I think he's going to be part of the solution going forward. 2 hits from Stanton last night, 2 hits from Voit, another base hit from Gleyber Torres. The Yankees offense seems to be coming around. Now, they do face a right-handed pitcher today, so it'll be interesting to see how this lineup adjusts. This guy pitching today, I think his name is Gilbert. He's got more strikeouts than innings pitched. He doesn't have a great ERA. It's hovering around 4, but he's got pretty decent stuff. So the Yankees are going to have to be on their game. Like I said yesterday, the Yankees basically need to go on a winning streak. They're on a mini winning streak right now. That's 3 games in a row. But really, you'd like to see one of those 9 or 10 game winning streaks. That can really change the standings a little bit. If you get hot at the same time that you're playing Boston and the same time that you're playing Tampa Bay after the break, you really could cut into this lead. If you're 5 games back headed into August, that is within striking distance, because that's basically a couple of weeks of hot baseball away from being at the top of the division. We saw earlier this year that the Yankees eliminated a 5-game deficit in the standings in about a week. It can happen quickly. Anybody who remembers back around 2015, 2016, the Yankees had a big lead in the division, and they blew it in August to the Blue Jays. The Yankees may be hoping that they can kind of reverse those roles a little bit and make a late charge. Right now, I still think they need pieces. I still think they need a left-handed bat. I still think they could use another starting pitcher. I don't want to see Nick Nelson get run out there anymore. And frankly, I'm tired of seeing Mike King as a starter. I would like to see somebody come in who's experienced, who's reliable, who can give you 5 to 7 innings on any given night of maybe 2-run baseball. That's what the Yankees need. They need a solid starting pitcher, and they need more balance in the lineup. I would think that if the Yankees keep winning over the next 10 days or so, you're going to see Brian Cashman start to make some moves. All right, it's time for a farm report. Let's take a look at some of the guys we've got in the minor leagues and see how they're doing right now. Estevan Florial has been playing much better over his last 10 to 12 games. It seems to me like he's adjusted his stance. He's squatting down a little bit more. His bat is a little bit more vertical in the, set position before he begins his swing. And the results are there. He's been swinging the bat very, very well. He's hitting .231 overall, but over .300 in his last 10 games. 9 home runs, 26 ribbies. We know about his speed, 8 stolen bases. Trey Ambergy continues to get on base pretty much every single day. He's batting .317, but look at that OPS, .976. Just 6 home runs and 34 RBIs, but the guy is an on-base machine. The Yankees really should give him a shot if somebody gets hurt. I think he would be a nice spark plug, and even though he's righty, he's young, and he's got some energy, and he's apparently really good at getting on base, which is something that honestly can't hurt you. So I would love to see Trey Ambergy get a shot pretty soon. And then Austin Wells, future catcher, is batting .266 with 6 home runs and 40 ribbies. He's got a great on-base percentage of .390 and an .848 OPS this season. He's got a sweet left-handed swing. I think he could advance quickly in the second half. I think he probably needs to get those numbers up a little bit, have a little bit more success where he is now. But once he begins to get his confidence going, I can see the Yankees moving him along because he does have a lot of college experience. I think it's just a little bit of rust, but he's got a great swing, and he's going to do some damage at Yankee Stadium when he finally arrives. But now that you've got Gary Sanchez playing so much better, there's no need to rush any of your catching prospects. I think Gary Sanchez is pretty much back, so hopefully they can keep him around for another few years. And then when he begins to wear out, maybe 2024, 2025, you call up Austin Wells, and by then, he should be ready to rake.
Yo, all rise, gunning for the winning position. No kidding, I'm bringing the venomous sound when I'm around. It's the power like cold, throwing up your ball, leave you with smoke. Don't you know, no slacking when the cracking hits.